Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look right here. Now I also am going to be trying out new products that I recently hauled in my drugstore haul, and I'll link that down below for you guys if you want to check it out. But I am going to be trying it out with you guys for the very first time, and I want to see if I like it or not, if I think it's worth it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So if you do want to see how I got this look and what I think about the drugstore products, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I am going to be starting out by using the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. Now this is really good for like pores, so if you have bigger pores, this is really good. I'm gonna use it all over my face. Ideally you would only use this where you have the pores, and then you would use a different primer for your whole face, but I don't have a drugstore primer at this moment besides the Baby Skin, and I just realized it. Let me just stick with this. I'm gonna put it all over my face. So I really do like this. I like the way it just makes me look like I have no pores on my face. So let's go into the foundation, and I am going to be trying the Wet n Wild foundation that I just hauled. So if you guys didn't see the drugstore haul, I'll link it down below for you guys. So it does have this kind of applicator, so I don't want to just put it straight on my face. I mean, you could do it that way if you wanted to, but I'm just going to put a little on the back of my hand, and then if I need more, I'll just go in and get more. Now I don't know if this is going to be my shade because I didn't self-tan, so it might be a little too light, it might be a little too dark. We will see. Hopefully it works, but my neck is still a little tan and it might work, so we will see. So I am going to be using my Artiste brush just because that's what I always use and I absolutely love it. I washed my hair last night, so it's kind of like crazy right now. Hope you guys don't mind. But I didn't put any product in it, and I didn't flat iron it. I didn't do anything. So I'm just going to go in like a circular motion, buff it all in. Alright. It looks like my shade. But it looks good. Didn't cover everything up. I can still see my freckles a little bit, so I am just going to go in one more time just to see if it is buildable. Okay, so I got a little in my hair. That's okay though. I have to say it does look nice. It looks like it might be settling a little over here into my pores and my fine lines, but it does look nice. So usually people are not going to be like right in my face when I'm talking to them. So I mean, you have to get pretty close. You have to get pretty close to see it. But where the mirror is to where I'm sitting, you can't see it. So that is nice. It is my shade. It definitely matches my neck and everything. So that's good. It doesn't look like it's hanging on to any of my dry patches, which is really good. And it does seem like it is dry, so it is buildable as well, because I can't tell that I have 2 coats on. It doesn't look cakey or anything, but I would stop at 2 coats. I think after 2 coats it might be a little too much, because when I was blending it in the second time, it was a little harder to blend it in. So I would definitely stop at 2 coats if there was anything that you wanted to cover up on your face. Definitely don't do more than that. But it did cover up my freckles pretty well in this area and on my nose. I still see it a little bit, but that doesn't bother me because when I put everything else on, it would probably cover everything up, especially my concealer, because I bring it down a little bit more. And also I had a breakout right here, and I kind of got scarred a little bit from it, so hopefully that goes away very soon. But it also covered it up, so that's really good. And yeah, it's flexible on the face. It's not too tacky or sticky or anything. I think it's a little more sticky right now because I did put 2 coats on. So I'm going to see in a little while, and after I put on powder and everything, if it stays that way. So it might just be the foundation, or it might just be the 2 coats. Yeah, I like it so far. Okay, so I am going to go into the Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination by IT Cosmetics. I got a sample of this, and this is in shade medium. I did want to try this, is why I'm putting it in this video. I know it's not drugstore, but it is not crazy expensive, so I did want to try it with you guys, so I did put it in here. I'm just going to be putting it everywhere where I want to conceal. Also, I'm going to be putting it on my forehead and my chin because I do want it to be a little lighter and illuminizing a little bit more. Like I just want to brighten my face up. And I do bring my concealer on my nose because I do contour my nose. And on the sides, it does contour your nose a little bit. It just makes it look a lot more slimmer. This seems to be drying pretty fast. Okay, I'll bring it down here because I get a little redness going on sometimes down there, especially throughout the day. And then I do have my beauty blender. Absolutely love this. Nothing that I've tried comes close to it. And I did wet this. I don't know if I told you, but I do wet mine. Okay, so that is definitely illuminating. I think I put a little too much underneath my eyes. I don't know if you guys can see. Is it too much? But it is definitely illuminating. It is a thick consistency, so I would tell you guys just to use a little bit. Now I have the regular one and I absolutely love that one, and it is the same consistency, but this one illuminates a little bit more than that one. That one is just like a regular concealer. So I have to say I do like this because it does brighten my under eyes up a little bit. It does conceal everything. It doesn't seem to be creasing. Just a tad bit like over here, but I think that's my error because I put too much on, and once I set it, it will just be a lot better. But everywhere else it looks really nice. Yeah, I like it. So this is the e.l.f. under eye powder, and I'm going to take my Morphe E48, and I do like this for setting my under eyes. Okay, I can't see anything right now, like I can't see any white cast. I don't know, can you guys? So it does look a lot better now that I did set my under eyes. So let's see. I'm glad I used a little bit because I think it did tone down my foundation a little bit. So I'm going to be using the Pure Cameo contour stick. I'm going to be using the bronzer side to contour my nose a little bit. I should have done this before I set anything with powder, but I forgot, and I know this isn't a drugstore price, but it's not crazy expensive either. And I did a video on this, so if you want to know more about this or see it in action, I'll link that video down below for you guys as well. So I'm just going to put it on the sides of my nose a little bit and underneath. So just on the tippy top. So I do love using this to contour my nose with. I just find it's the perfect shade to contour my nose with. Usually you want 1 to 2 shades darker than your skin tone when you're contouring, and that's exactly what this is, and this one is in light, so I absolutely love it. It's the perfect undertone for me. Okay, so we are going to bronze our face up. Now I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Make a Cushion Contour. Now I told you guys I am going to be using this as a bronzer. I know it says contour, but I'm going to use mine as bronzer. And I'm just going to put it where I would usually put bronzer. I'm just going to buff it in. It definitely is a little darker than I thought it was going to be, but it's still a really nice bronze. Okay, so I am going to be doing blush. This one is the Blush Palette by e.l.f. And I don't think I showed you guys this yet, but it's really pretty inside. So that's what that looks like. It's just really gorgeous. I think I want this mauve color right here, like the pinky mauve color. That's a pretty look. I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild Make a Cushion highlight. Now this was really pretty when I showed you guys in that haul video. I'll put it down there. Some up here. And a little here. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender. I'm going to take this bigger side. And then just bounce it in. So that's actually really pretty. You can definitely see it. It's really nice for how much you pay. Oh my goodness, that's a really nice highlighter. Okay, so moving on to eyes. I am going to be using my Urban Decay. This is the original potion. I absolutely love this stuff, so I'm only going to be using a little bit. I don't have any drugstore primers for the eyes, so that's why I'm going to be using this. This is like my all-time favorite. It's huge and it lasts forever. Okay, so I am going to be using the Juvia's Place palette for the very first time with you guys. I know some of you wanted to see looks with this, so this is going to be like testing it out, and then I will definitely do another video with just this palette. But this is just so gorgeous and beautiful, guys. Like, look how beautiful this is. I am going to be using these shades right here because I do want a more natural look today. I'm just hanging around the house, so I am going to be going in with Zulu in my crease. We're going to start light and work our way up. So I'm putting this in my crease, blending it in windshield wiper motions and in circular motions. Okay, that's pretty pigmented. And I already put a little bit on my brush, like the teeniest bit. Okay, wow, that is really pigmented. Do you guys see that? Oh my god, that's pigmented and I barely touched it. I'm just gonna go in with this shade right here. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I will just write it down below for you guys. I'm gonna be going in my crease with it and bringing it all the way to the edge of my eye and bringing it down in a V. Blending it in really nicely. Just giving it a little more depth. And I'm going to go in once or twice here. So I'm going to be taking this BH Cosmetic brush 101 and I'm just going to buff it out. So we're going to go in with this lighter shade. Ooh, that shimmer though. That's pretty. And I'm going to bring that up to my crease. And just onto my lid, patting it in. And then just buff it out in the crease, so there's no harsh lines there either. That looks really pretty. So I am going to be doing my lower lashes. Nothing crazy, just a little something something. So I am going to be mixing the two shades that I used in my crease. I'm just going to be patting both of them in. So I'm just going to sweep that underneath and blend it in. And get like really close to my waterline. And I'm going to follow my eye shape. So I am going to be going in with this really light shimmery shade right here. And I'm just going to highlight my inner eyes, like where my tear ducts are. I'm just going to pat that in a little bit. Use a little for underneath as well. And blend those two shades together. And then just bring it at the corner edge on my lid. On both sides. So we're going to be doing liner for our eyes. I have two of them here. This is by Pixie. They are actually both by Pixie. And this one is in Endless Silky Eye Pen. So I'm going to be putting this in my waterline. And this one is actually a brow pencil, but I'm going to be using it as an eyeliner. So I'm going to go in first with this Pixie one. So I'm going to be doing my eyes and my brows off camera and I will be right back. Okay guys, so now I put my brows on and my liner on. I am going to go in with my Ardell lashes. One is actually right here, it fell out. I also cut them a little bit because I have smaller eyes. So this is the Ardell 811. So these are just absolutely gorgeous. They just like flutter out. And I am going to be using the House of Lashes eye glue. This is the adhesive eye glue. Absolutely love it. So I am going to be using this Pixie by Petra, and this is the lower lash mascara. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with my Essence, and this is the Forbidden Volume Mascara. Oh wow, this kind of scares me a little bit. I showed you guys the wand in the whole video and it's just kind of scary. It's so big. I don't feel like it's anything special, to be quite honest. I don't know. But that also might be because I have very small stubby lashes and I didn't curl my eyelashes like I should have. You know what? Let me curl my eyelashes on one side just to see if there is any difference. Yeah, it actually works a lot better when you curl your lashes. So if you guys have small stubby lashes like I do, curl your lashes before you use this mascara. Okay, so moving on to the lips, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner, and I'm also going to be using their liquid lipstick in Rebel Rose. Oh, this goes on really nice. Oh, I like this. I'm going to fill my lips in. So this glided on my lips really nicely, even over dry lips. So if you have dry lips, that would be perfect. And now I'm going to put on Rebel Rose. So this just dried down really fast. I don't know if you guys can see, but if you guys have dry lips, these dry really fast and it will make your lips drier. So I am just going to be putting a gloss over them. And I know this is not Drugstore, so please don't like mind it, but this is the Boxum and this is Bellini. I'm just going to be putting this over because I think it will work with this look. It's just pretty. Okay guys, so my camera did shut off. So I think the last thing I was talking about before it shut off was my Boxum lip gloss, because these Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks are really nice, but they are drying, and especially if you already have really dry lips. So I suggest to put a lip balm underneath them or lip gloss over them. So that's what I did. I really like this Boxum lip gloss because it is really hydrating. It looks really nice with this look, I think, and I love the minty flavor. So that's why I picked this one, and this one is in Bellini. So I did want to let you guys know that I did flat iron my hair. Hopefully it's a lot nicer. So yeah, that's basically the finished look. I am just going to take my setting spray again and just refreshen my face. So that is my tutorial slash trying out new products. I hope you guys did like it. I gotta say, it was very interesting. I never really did a video like this before. Like, I've done a tutorial or like a get ready with me, but never trying out new products from a drugstore. So I had a lot of fun doing it. So if you guys do want me to do other videos like this, definitely give this video a thumbs up or let me know in the comments and I will continue to do it for you guys. So let me know what you guys think about these products and if you guys have them in your collection and what you guys think about them. So yeah, that's basically about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did like this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Please come join our little YouTube family here. We'd love to have you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.